Do you wish to use the memory stick?
Oh, I love that. So random. Shows the intro and then straight to.
Do you wish to use the memory stick? Yes or no?
No, no, no. Okay. All right. So this is the third game, third and final game we're going to be looking at for this forgotten Ass Creed. And that's Assassin's Creed Bloodlines for the PSP. I find it interesting why. I don't know why they would make an Assassin's Creed game for the PSP, but it's fair enough. It's cool. It's interesting that they tried to do it anyway. This one was also developed by Griptonite Games, the same people that developed Assassin's Creed 2 Discovery. I feel like I gave Assassin's Creed 2 a little bit of a bad rap because I've kind of calmed down now after number 2 Discovery, and I kind of think I gave it a little bit of a bad rap, but again, I only play a game for as long as my attention span can keep on it. Basically, I have very short attention span. So yeah, so this was published by Ubisoft. It's released in November 2009. So it was pretty much released around about the same time as Assassin's Creed 2 Discovery for the DS. That's interesting. Okay. And this one actually says it's an open world kind of game, so we'll see. Review new user tutorial. I'm going to skip the user tutorial because yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay. Hmm. Well, there's a lot of lines down the screen. There's a little bit of flickering on the right there. I don't think I can really help that, unfortunately. But missed opportunity. Really is a missed opportunity. Can I? Oh, okay. If you're wondering why I said missed opportunity, like these graphics are pretty good for the PSP, in all fairness. And I'm just my first thought was, oh, they could have done like they could have released this on PSP and PS2. Like I know, no, 2009 PS2 game. That's crazy. A lot of other companies have done it. I couldn't, if they released it exclusively for America and Europe, I guess, but I think it would have been fine. Because, like I said, so far, graphically speaking, for the PSP, keep in mind, it's not too bad. Alright, and it looks like an Assassin's Creed game, which is pretty cool. Oh, guess, do not go that way. Hey, well, I don't mind giving it a learn. I had to hold down the X button. There we go. There's a dude here. I'm a bit confused. Well, I was gonna try and assassinate him, but there was no real option to do that. But we beat the shit out of him, so it's okay. There's another dude up here. So we're kind of like in this like small area. I'm very confused about how to assassinate. Fucking, I'm not. These controls are not very intuitive already. Okay. My first recommendation for this particular game. There's a collectible over here. You have found a silver Templar coin. Well done. Oh, there's a thing there. I think we're just gonna have to live with the lines, unfortunately. There's not much I can do about that. That's clearly an issue with the emulator, because as you well know, if I've played a few other PSP games, never has this ever come up. So this is definitely an issue with playing the game on the emulator. But my first, my first thing would be to swap the R and X buttons around. So hold X while moving, and you will be sprinting in that. It's a bit weird. Oh, I found a gold Templar coin. Fantastic. So I can target certain people to jump down and attack. You can use the L button to just look around, I guess. Guessing that's where I need to go, because there's no other way I can go. So... Alright. Huh! Weird. Oh, fuck me! They didn't fucking... Yeah. I'm probably gonna die here. Maybe not. Really, the fighting is shit. Like, seriously, what have you done to this? The camera doesn't help the situation. Why can't I run while I'm in this... So the game's doing what old Assassin's Creed games used to do. They put you into this, like, fucking stance. They put you into this stance, and you can't run. This is so fucking stupid. There we go. They put you into... So look at how I'm playing the game already. It looks fucking retarded. Well, why does... Altair's got a fucking sword. Why isn't he getting it out? It's so stupid. Like, I'm just punching people, but I'm like... Okay, maybe it's because I gotta equip the sword? Oh, okay. Alright, okay. Maybe it might... Okay, my issue. Alright, I've got the sword equipped now. Maybe that's the reason why. Let's have the Assassin's Dagger. And see if we can... I reckon that's what it is. If I go up against this guy and press the attack button, hopefully... Aha!
I have discovered.
Alright, cool. I didn't really want to throw him in that direction. Can we? Yeah. Throw him against the wall. There we go. Fuck off. Oh, this camera. This is one of the worst cameras I've probably seen in a while. This is the reason why I said, why couldn't they have released this on PSP and PS2? It would have been much, much, much more well received on the PS2 with 2 analog sticks. It's just a little bit strange. I like the concept. I like the, you know, a little bit of a different Assassin's Creed approach. Try to get me, boy. You fail. Is there a particular reason why I can't drop and attack him? Attack him! He's right below... I'm pressing the square button! Are you telling me he can't drop and attack him? Oh, whatever. Fucking fucking stupid. Well, fine then. No one can get me. Look at this. This is what they call me, the Bungalow Man. I'm already gone, boys! Look at them scatter around there like a bunch of retards.
Assassin! There's an assassin here!
Yeah, it's me. Very good. There's an assassin here. Yeah, it's me. I'm gonna get you. Better beware, you're in for a scare. Oh, is this the dude I'm supposed to kill? Like I said, I think this...
Where are my ships, soldier?
I think this is interesting. It's an interesting kind of attempt at like I guess a lower budget Assassin's Creed game like you would expect on the PS2, but it's on the PSP, and unfortunately because of the PSP's controls, it kind of hampers it a little bit. Like I said, if they release this
What is that?
on both PS2 and PSP, there's no reason they couldn't have, because again, based on the graphics alone, there's no reason they couldn't have. It would have been. I reckon the PS2 version would have been received quite well.
Well, this ship is yours. I'll find my own way to
And they could have like sold that Assassin's Creed in like other territories, which haven't yet had the PS3 yet. Because 2009, certain territories hadn't got the PS3 yet on the 360. So a PS2 Assassin's Creed might have opened the market up in other territories. People don't think.
Well, what a surprise.
Oh, she's got health bar.
The man who spared my neck but stole my life.
Hello. I grab and I throw. Oh. You did.
Return to finish me off.
Yes.
Not just yet. I want information. Why are the Templars sailing for Cyprus?
It's been a long, dirty
Why not?
war, assassin.
Assassin?
Everyone deserves a holiday.
The more you tell me, the longer you'll live. So I'll ask again, why the retreat to Cyprus?
What retreat? King Richard has brokered a truce with Saladin, and your order is leaderless, is it not? Once we recover the Apple of Eden, you'll be
Yeah,
the
I think this
one
takes place
running.
after Assassin's
I'll
Creed.
save my breath. The Apple of Eden is well hidden.
Altair, consider your options carefully. The Templars would pay you a great price for that relic.
They already have, haven't they?
Okay. Oh, so I just
happening on
captured
Cyprus
her.
that would
Is that
concern
what it
the
is?
Templars?
Civil strife, perhaps. Their emperor, Isaac Comnenus, picked a fight with King Richard many months ago. And now he rots in a Templar dungeon.
A pity. Isaac was so easily bent, so willing to take a bribe.
Ah, those days are past. Now the Templars own the island, purchased from the king for a paltry sum.
So yeah, I don't think I'm going to
Well,
play any
that's
more
not
of
the
this
kind of
after this
governance we
cutscene
want to
ends.
encourage.
But my 2 cents on this game is, it's a good attempt. I
know
like
of
it.
one in Limassol, a man
You
named
know, to think
Alexander.
that you got an Assassin's Creed-like
Send
game
him
on
a
the
message.
PSP is pretty
Tell
impressive.
him
But
to
I do
accept
believe they
within a
would have
week.
been better
Yes,
off
Altair.
also releasing this on PS2. I know I've said it a couple of times now. But there's a lot of potential if they released it on PS2. You know, they could have marketed it in other territories, like I
If there
said.
is good to be found in this artifact, I will discover it.
Yeah, they could have marketed it in
If
other
it is only
territories
capable
that
of
had yet to
inspiring
have the
evil and
PS3 and
despair,
360
I
and
hope
still
I
were on the
possess the
PlayStation
strength
2.
to destroy it.
The PS2 version they could have had the PS2 version have a little bit better graphically, but even they could have just kept it this graphics for the PS2 would have been fine. There we go. And that's the end of a chapter. But yeah, that's what they could have done. Anyway, that's the way I look at it. So, like, there are certain companies that are still releasing PS2 versions of games. Like one of the it comes up with games you like on Game FAQs, and you got some Grand Theft Auto games here. So let's have a look on Liberty City Stories. All right, that came out in. What about the PS2 version? So the PS2 version of Liberty City Stories came out in 2002. Let's have a look at Vice City Stories. That was in 2007. Obviously, yeah, Chinatown Wars is Chinatown Wars. Anyway, I still stand by my statement. I still think that if they had released this on the PlayStation 2 as well, it would have probably been. They probably could have done a bit. You know, could have marked it a little bit more. It looks like the PSP version. It might be just the way I have the emulator set up, but then again, I've never had this issue before with any other game. But you got to realize, you know, I've played a lot of other PSP games and on this emulator, same version, version 1.9.3, and never had an issue. But yet here, this one, there's Line City, but it's not too disorientating, at least to me. I don't know about you, the viewer, but at least to me. So yeah, so Assassin's Creed Bloodlines, it's not too bad. It's a fine attempt. If I had this on the PSP when I was younger, if I don't know whether or not I would have played much of it. I would have probably given it a go though, because I did enjoy the Assassin's Creed series. You know, and it looks like this is a sequel to the original Assassin's Creed, which Altair Chronicles was a little bit like that as well. So yeah, but we'll call it there. So it's been interesting looking at these generally forgotten Assassin's Creed games. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Probably be put an outro at the end of the video, but whatever. Yeah, all right then.